The storms rolled through big time today. The damage to the hardest hit areas is significant. Houses have been destroyed. Some roads are still blocked from trees, debris, and power lines.
And we have had crews on the ground all day talking with survivors who are now facing a daunting recovery process. Adam Reif reports from some of the hardest hit neighborhoods in Menasha.
Cleanup in Menasha could take weeks. Rebuilding could take months or more. But first, people had to focus on surviving this storm. We heard plenty of stories of people riding out the storm in basements or bathtubs, hoping and praying just to survive.
But, my ears popped and all that stuff just happened. You could hear all the transformers blowing up, and it was a very surreal moment.
There was little hesitation Monday for the people of Menasha who saw the skies, felt the winds, and heard the storm approaching.
Heard that the train sound everyone talks about, and sky went orange through the basement windows.
It was on them within moments as people scrambled for cover anywhere they could find it.
We hid in the bathroom and we felt the whole house shaking.
Isabella Herb's father told her and her siblings to brace themselves.
And I was like, oh gosh, this was horrible.
For a half hour, the storm pounded the town. Shelter warnings were extended as people stayed put. Finally, it moved out and people ventured outside.
We saw a house that was collapsed and we knew who it was, and we started crying because we didn't know if she was okay, but luckily she was.
Block after block after block had damaged homes. Roofs and walls were peeled back, and downed power poles and trees were everywhere. There were so many power problems that crews had to bypass some to get to others that were more pressing. Fire crews responded to several natural gas leaks that could be smelled throughout the neighborhoods. Two main issues coming to a head right here on 3rd Street. You've got power and transportation problems. The power poles completely snapped off, and it's not unique. If you look down the road, one of at least 20 to 25 power poles snapped off the entire way.
The roof was entirely ripped off my girlfriend's house. A lot of stuff lost. Luckily, we found all the pets. Everyone's safe.
Dan Cannon survived the storm in his girlfriend's basement. He gave the neighbor next door some shoes, then found out their son was trapped.
Helped the son out of the basement because their house was completely collapsed.
Hundreds of similar stories played out throughout the afternoon.
Windows broken everywhere. The people next to us in the stone house lost the top of theirs. It's bad.
Allie's mother's house was a block away from the damaged water filtration plant. Emergency alerts warned to conserve water because water service had stopped. Boil orders were later issued. While many houses were severely damaged or destroyed, others were luckier.
Just working on clearing a path to get into my house because we can't get in yet.
Some people walked through town passing out free sandwiches and food. Other sites offered free water, snacks, even dog treats. Many people kept an upbeat attitude throughout the day, willing to go without in order to help neighbors who'd been through worse.
I'd rather people that are actually displaced get a hotel room tonight, so my house is not damaged that way.
As we were going through town, one man called to us saying FEMA needs to help with this recovery process. We know from the past that if that's going to happen, it could take several weeks or longer to get it kick-started. In the meantime, if people need help with shelter, Christ the Rock Church here in town is helping with that. Back to you from Menasha.